You might have heard in the past about how women on average live longer than men. And this graph shows that for Canadian men and women. The red line is the life expectancy of women born during certain years, and the black line is the life expectancy of men born during certain years. And so you can see that both have been increasing quite steadily, but you can also see that for basically the entire period since the 1920s, women have been ahead of men by different amounts. So we're going to start with the 1970 comparison. How much longer did women live than men in 1970? And we're going to go up to the graph and we're going to find the Y value for men and then the Y value for women. And so to do that, we're going to have to trace across. If you have a ruler, that's great. It can really help get accurate values, especially when there's no grid on the graph, which is not great graphing practice. So that's about the Y value for men and for women. There. So I would say that the difference we're looking about between men are maybe living to be about 67 on average, maybe 68, let's call it 68, and women are living to be about 75. So the difference is 75 minus 68. That's about 7 years difference. So women are living on average to be 7 years older than men in 1970. Now let's do the same thing for 2009. Maybe I'll use a different color on the graph here. So we're going to go to find 2009 on the graph. So this is our last couple of points here. When you see that gap is narrowing, so hopefully we will see that when we trace along. And it looks like men are living to be about 80 years old. And for women, it's getting a little closer to 85. Could be 84 or 85. So the difference in 2009, men are living, it's a closer gap, but women are living to be about 84. Men are living to be about 81, I'd say. And so now that gap has narrowed to 3 years difference.